So we get a big mazel tov. Listen to this. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Inspiring Hope. This is your weekly boost of uplifting Jewish inspiration. I'm Rabbi Tzvi Sytner on behalf of the villageshul.com. I want to thank everybody for listening. I also want to thank this week's sponsors. Today's talk is sponsored by Mark and Jessica Silverman in honor of the yahrzeit of Mark's mother, Henrika Silverman. May her neshama have an aliyah. As well as by Eric and Shira Kaminsky in honor of the yahrzeit of Shira's father and mother, Sydney Jacobson and Claire Sharon Jacobson, and Eric's mother, Charlotte Kaminsky. May their neshamas all have an aliyah. Lastly, today's talk is sponsored anonymously in honor of the birthday of a grandmother and her grandson, and for the health of the entire family. And thank you to all of our sponsors. So you want to know what the big mazel tov is, huh? We started the Inspiring Hope podcast 52 weeks ago, and today is our 1-year anniversary. Mazel tov. Now, personally, I love to be innovative and I love to start new things. But staying consistent for months or years is so challenging for me. So when we started this Inspiring Hope series 1 year ago, my wife said to me, she goes, your goal is to do this for 52 weeks straight without missing 1 week, no matter what's going on. And we did it. Now, we've had about 200,000 views from countries all around the world, hundreds of sponsorships and heartwarming messages every single week. And for me personally, I feel like I achieved a goal. Now, we all have goals that we want to achieve. Maybe it's to, start a new diet, break a habit, start a new business. But so often we start making these resolutions and we start off strong and then we just watch it sort of fade away just a few weeks later. So how do we maintain the consistency in order that we can actually keep our resolutions? So this is what I want to share with you today. I want to share the 3 things that I learned about staying consistent and achieving our goals. And it's what I learned over the last 52 weeks. So the first key to consistency for me was my wife. Every single week, no matter what I was juggling, no matter how busy she was, she would say to me, so, what are you speaking about this week? She was literally like my coach, pushing me to follow through on my commitment every single week. So, number 1 is whether you're trying to run a marathon or work on your marriage or start a business, we all need a coach to help keep us on track. Consistency is hard for everybody. But if you surround yourself with people who are grounded and committed, people who can help you push you every single week, then you'll reach your goals. So number 1 is have a good support person. That's number 1. Number 2, the second key for me was accountability. And really this is where all of you come in. Every single week, even if I was so busy or maybe I wasn't feeling well, I would look at the sponsorships and I would see, oh, this week the Smiths in Colorado have a yahrzeit and the Steins from Toronto have a birthday this week on Tuesday. And they sponsored this week's video and they're expecting me to make the video. How could I let them down? Having that accountability pushed me to find the time and the energy that I didn't think I had. So this is really number 2. Set deadlines, make commitments to people and keep them. It's like the old saying, right? A goal without a deadline is just a dream. So number 2, create accountability. And the third key to consistency for me, which is my favorite, was positive reinforcement. Every week, I receive such heartwarming emails and messages from my Jewish brothers and sisters all around the world. Some of them are so personal, and some were just simple thank yous. And I know that some of you probably wonder whether I even read them, but I want you to know, you're not going to believe me, so I actually have it here, that I print them, and I save them, and I read them, because your positive messages really keep me going every single week. Many of us tend to focus on all the things that we're not doing well. But if we want to stay motivated and we want to achieve our goals, we need to reflect on all the things that we are doing well. And so the third key is to stop and reflect on the positive differences that you're making. I believe that with a good support person, accountability, and positive reinforcement, you really can gain the consistency and achieve your goals. But most importantly, I want to thank my wife for being my rock And I want to thank each and every one of you for the incredible support, the sponsorships, and the positive feedback that has kept me going and that has kept this whole thing going for the last year. Thank you all so much for listening. And if you want to sponsor the next episode or send me a message, just email me at hope@h.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.